so much. I'm EverydayBk. This is EverydayBk. EverydayBk is a preview of Brooklyn and the quality that exists here. And I've been lucky enough to be introduced to your business, and I'd like to introduce others to your business. So I would like you to first introduce yourself and tell me where we are, and then I'll just ask you a couple questions about why you're in Brooklyn, what you enjoy most about Brooklyn, and anything else that's relevant to the experience here.
Sure. That
we want folks to know.
So my name is Hawaii. We are a Fly Private Social, which is located at 2 steps down at 240 Dekalb Avenue, Fort Greene, Brooklyn.
Yes.
So Fly Private Social was going to be a social club, membership based, and COVID happened, so we decided to adapt a little bit and adjust by offering our menu to the public. So as a way to kind of like support the community, introduce ourselves to the community, build up our community membership, just have some fun instead of sitting around doing nothing.
You could have opened this business anywhere in the world. So what was your deciding factor in choosing Brooklyn?
So I grew up in this neighborhood. I spent my whole adult life in Clinton Hill, pretty much. And 2 steps down is started probably 50 plus years ago and is the oldest black-owned business on Dekalb, as far as I know, as far as we can go. Definitely from here to downtown, until you get to maybe juniors, but I think it's even older than juniors. This community looked a lot different than it does now, but there was always a huge energy. And me being in the music industry, like I was around Biggie, I was around, when Guru and them would be over at Branford Marsalis's crib. So I got to experience what this neighborhood was really like, and the energy, the vibrations. So, it was special to me also because we had our baby shower here 18 years ago, right? And when the space presented itself, I wasn't looking for a space. It just kind of happened.
Okay.
So it was an opportunity for me for a few things. One, to come back to a neighborhood that I love, to celebrate the culture of the neighborhood, my culture as well, through food, right? And to kind of reinvigorate this business and kind of carry over the tradition that they had of feeding the community and being of the community as well, right? And so it's it just hit a lot of touch points for me that were positive. And so again, it wasn't like I was in search of, it just literally presented itself as here, you should do this here.
That's perfect, that's great. That works out so well.
So you've been here for brunch, so I even skipped over brunch. So we should focus on brunch.
We should focus on brunch.
Right. So brunch, by the time this is happening, will be Saturdays and Sundays, 11 to 7. And on the brunch menu, we have the chicken and waffles. We got a tres leches French toast. We got avocado toast. We got a house blend burger. We have a few other things we got in the works, so we're going to be adding to the menu as well. But you can get the Triple H sandwich on there as well. And a crab cake with mescalin salad.
You design plates, is it just good looking because you know what good food looks like? Or you have a design background, anything in art?
Well, I've worked in music, I've worked in entertainment, I've worked in publishing, I've been a style editor, an editor-in-chief, manager of talent. I've done a bunch. I've actually never cooked professionally or worked in a kitchen professionally. It's pretty much all I haven't done. So I've had a pretty incredible career eating. I've been around the world a few times. Eating is something that, like most people, we think about pretty often. And it's a full sensory experience. So besides sex, that's the only full sensory experience I know of we do regularly. But eating we do more often, right? And eating we do with groups of people. And it's something that's kind of special because you either eat with your smell or your sight first, right? And so plating means a lot because before you even eat, you get excited about it just by seeing it. And so your sixth senses kick in. The anticipation of how it's going to taste, your memory of potentially tasting something that looked like that before. And then if it doesn't taste exactly how they assume, that's a whole other thing, right? So there's a lot of ways to play into plating itself, not just as the look, but it's the experience overall.
Yes, and I love the multi-sensory part of it because that's just what I'm about. Multiple points of access. And Brooklyn is multiple points of access, multiple experiences, multiple cultures.
Yep.
That's what makes us who we are.
Yep. And again, this is really about the community. Like this is for us.
Yeah.
This isn't for everybody. So that you're gonna have a lot of people that walk by. It's nondescript. It takes a little bit of effort to find us, but once you come here, it's like your family. So it's that vibe that we kind of want. You won't see us over promoting and trying to get everybody here. We don't want the wrong crowd. We try to curate our vibes as much as we can. And that's why because again, we're building to a social club. We're not building to be a restaurant.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, it's a different experience.
Yeah, it's a completely different experience, and we want people to feel that way. Like, we want people to know that when you come to Fly Private Social, especially as a member, this is a space for you to feel safe enough to be your authentic self, no matter what that is. Because at the end of the day, that's what hip hop did for me.
Yes.
Right. You can follow us at Fly Private Social, just as it said, and Chef for Hire, and that's FORHIGHER. You know?
Yeah.
It's all love, though, either way.
Thank you so much, Roy.
Is that good?
Appreciate it.
BK to the fullest. I mean, even our, we can blow this up because you have to come here to use it. So even our password is Brooklyn's Finest for the Wi-Fi.
For the Wi-Fi, nice.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like again, I moved here. I moved to New York in '92. I moved to Brooklyn in '94. I've been here since. That says a lot.
That is perfect, and that's it.
Okay, I'm reloaded.
Where you from?
Brooklyn going out for all.
Bossy,
you don't stop.
Best style.